1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 18 carries, 74 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
Here's Allen to throw it. Has his man, it's Shakir. So the completion good for just 3. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. You look at this Eagle defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit. More than usual to try to combat what they expect to see.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the Eagles' 47-yard line.
Now Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation, right? Sometimes it's just... And more important, have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
The Eagles offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. The Eagles at 12-3 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. I expect them to play really well here.
They hold them to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he'll be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 39. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
Philadelphia.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Gregory Rousseau in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Here's Hurts to throw. Complete. Smith has it. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Play action. Here's Hurts. And Goddard's got him. Touchdown, Eagles. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Here's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Allen. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And you can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader coming into the penultimate week of the season. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Goedert, the tight end. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He delivers another to Goedert, complete. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
A gain of 30.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv act, they're good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. They'll set up a throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
They'll set up to throw. And this one complete to Smith. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Smith. A gain of 16 on the play.
Out of the gun now on third down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports halftime report starts
Our look
now.
at the
Here's Scott
NFL
Hanson.
starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the man who spent a couple years as a Carolina Panther, Sam Darnold. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Seahawks win it by a count of 24-13. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this guy's still got it, Raheem Mostert. All he needs is a crease, and he finds it. That's a 7-yard rushing touchdown. The Titans come away with a 4-point victory. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Chris Godwin. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 22. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Second down and 6 now from the 26. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That's taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10. And He'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. They'll look to throw here. It's Cohen Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2 yards to go, second down.
At the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on third and goal. Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, it was looking like they were going to have the ball in good field position, but now with that fumble, they don't have the football at all.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to imagine what he was thinking there, though, right? I can take this one, break it, go for a big one right here. But you and I both know, always protect the football is the #1 mantra for a kick returner.
And this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. This offense #1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines. Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And able to work his way down to the 16. Not quite enough for the first, almost. Give him 9 instead, so that leaves him with an enviable 2nd and inches. Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, and pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that could be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead he said, forget it. Let's just get a first down and start a new set. Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On second down, another run for Dillon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
And makes the score Eagles 24, Bills 10.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Elliott now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Eagles defense. They work their way back onto the field. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Nolan Smith in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got it again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. The defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Faced a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This offense so far on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Stalls out on fourth down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. A run on first down with Shipley. A tackle made by Dorian Williams.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
At the 24-yard line.
Once again, it's Shipley. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following 17. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Will Shipley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen to the 40 and no further. The broken tackle, but then the hole closed quickly. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll try the middle with Cook. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Coleman. And he is going to have a Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's another Bills.
Here's Allen to throw it. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And again, it's Allen. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Philadelphia, they run their record to 13-3 now on the year. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on ESPN.